Can we get it together? Oh, get it together. Get it together. I'm ready to stay. I really want you. I really need to know. Yeah. I'm sorry, I'm not the way you paint the picture of me. I'm sorry you chose to stay. Big mistake, play the game. Should've never given it away. No, I didn't mean to. You get hurt it all.
Hey loves, welcome back to my channel. One thing about me is I have to have a clean face before I do my makeup. So as you can see, I am using the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer in this clip. So I've heard a lot of good things about this primer, so I wanted to give it a try. And before I continue with this video, I just want y'all to know that I am not a professional by any means. This is just how I do my makeup. So the very first thing I do is my eyebrows. I always start with my eyebrows. So I am using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade in the color Dark Brown. So as you can see, I'm just brushing my hairs upwards before I put the pomade on. And throughout this video, I sped up some parts because y'all, if I didn't, this video would be like super long. And I forgot to mention in the beginning of this video, but your girl's skin has been kind of acting up. Like you can probably tell, or you are going to be able to tell throughout the video. I've just been dealing with like a lot of texture on my skin and, you know, a little bit of discoloration. I'm not too worried about the discoloration, but that texture gotta go. So as you can see, I'm just filling in my eyebrows. I usually start from like the middle part of my eyebrow and then I go towards the end. And I also have an eyebrow tutorial on my channel, so if you want like a more, you know, in-depth video, you can check that out. Next, I clean up my eyebrows with concealer. This is the LA Girl Pro Conceal, and this is in the color Toffee. And y'all, this voiceover was not easy to make because I literally had to go back and look at, you know, like all of my products. So I'm doing this for y'all because I didn't just want, you know, one of those videos where y'all are just watching me do my makeup. Like I actually wanted to explain each product so that y'all know exactly what I'm using. And I honestly feel like anybody can do makeup. Like all it really takes is practice and a steady hand. Because if you don't have like a steady hand, like if your hands are just always shaking, I don't know if you're gonna be able to do stuff like this, you know, or eyeliner and stuff like that. But over time, I feel like it gets better, especially, you know, when you're practicing on your own face. And I was gonna go over all the brushes that I used to, but that was just gonna be too much. So as you can see, I'm putting the concealer on the top of my brow, and I usually don't go like all the way like towards the front of my eyebrow, if you know what I'm saying, because I don't know, I just feel like it makes it more natural. Now it is time to blend. Throughout this video, y'all, you will see that I am like big when it comes to blending. Like I don't like, you know, those harsh lines or anything like that. I'm always blending. So now as you can see, I'm putting that same concealer that I use for my eyebrows. I'm putting that all over my eyelid. I just feel like this helps the eyeshadow like pop out more. On to eyeshadow. So this is the Morphe eyeshadow palette, and I believe this one is called Bronze Babe. So in this clip, I used the shade that is called Now Boarding. And all I do is I put that all over my eyelid, literally all over my eyelid. And I kind of go up towards my eyebrow as well. And one thing I do is I don't ever like start with a lot of product. Like I usually start with just a little and then I work my way to, you know, putting more product on. So I'm gonna be real with y'all. I honestly was not like, I did not know what look I was going for. I thought I kind of wanted like a light smoky eye type of look. So as you can see, I kind of just like dabbed it on there just to like, look. And then I put that shade in my crease as well. And that shade is called Beach Please. I thought that was cute. When I do my makeup, sometimes I just like wing it, like sometimes I don't always know what look I'm going for. And I just start doing it, and then boom, I end up liking it. So once I'm done with that, I go into the Too Faced Chocolate Gold palette. And as you can probably tell, I did not know what color I wanted at first. I don't know. Sometimes it's not easy, picking the shade that I want for the specific look that I'm going for. So I believe I took the shade called Gold Dipped, and I pretty much just put that like in my inner corners and halfway down my eyelid. I honestly think like a cut crease would have been cute with this look, but I don't know how to do no cut crease. I haven't mastered the cut crease yet, so I kind of just stuck with the more natural look. So I just keep applying more product, and then eventually I get a blending brush and I kind of just blend, like I said, blend everything all together. Next is my eyeliner. I took out a clip because I was literally blocking it. Like you all could not see how I did my right eye at all. So I just took that out. But yeah, eyeliner is another one of those things where you really have to have steady hands. A wing liner is my go-to. I always do a wing liner with all of my looks. The hardest part for me about doing a wing liner is just making sure that they both look the same. Now it is color correcting time. This is the LA Girl Pro Conceal in the color orange, and I used to put this on more places on my face, but now I just put it like in the corners of my mouth, just to get rid of any type of like discoloration or anything like that before I put on my foundation. Another place I used to put it is under my eye, but I stopped doing that because I really don't have like dark circles, so I felt like it was pointless. So this foundation is actually a brand new foundation that I literally bought a few days before I did my makeup, and this is the Urban Decay in the shade 32 medium deep warm golden. And I tried it on in the store and I really liked it. I don't think is it full coverage? I don't think it's full coverage, but I don't know. I just liked it because my last foundation, I feel like it made my face look too orangey. So this one, I feel like it matches my skin tone a little bit more. So yeah, as you can see, I am just blending, blending, blending. I put this all over my face, of course, and I also, drag it a little bit down my neck. The only place that I do not put the foundation is directly under my eyes. I just feel like there's no point in putting foundation there because that's where my concealer goes. So now I'm getting this big fluffy brush. It is actually very soft, and I kind of just blend everything, make sure everything is down my neck. So the two concealers that I'm using are the Maybelline New York Fit Me concealers. The first concealer is in the shade 045, which is tan, and the second concealer that I use is in the shade 40, which is caramel. So I put the darker shade of concealer pretty much on all of the places, that I would normally put concealer. And then I put the lighter shade just in the inner corner of my eye. And I only just put a little bit just to kind of like brighten up my eye. If you all have any concealers that you would recommend, comment them down below because I've been using these two for a while, like literally since I started my makeup. And when I say these two, like obviously I got, new ones, but I've been using this particular brand for a long time. So yeah, if y'all have any other brands that you all feel like, conceal better or work better, comment down below because I am definitely open to any type of new products. So for this next step, this is something that I recently started doing, but this is the e.l.f. makeup misting set, and what I do is I just spray this all over. Instead of like wetting the beauty blender, this is another way that I feel like you can add that moisture onto your face. So now I just blend, and more blending. Now this is kind of off topic, but one of my other videos, it was, I believe, my BV video. Someone had commented on it and was like, do you smoke? And if you don't know me, obviously you wouldn't know that I don't smoke, but obviously my lips are on the darker side. So I've kind of been getting that all my life, like people just assuming that I smoke even though I don't. Like that's just how God made me. And I honestly used to let it bother me, but I really just don't care anymore. Like my lips are dark, so what? So as you can see, I put that lighter shade in the corner of my eyes only. And now I'm starting my nose contour. This is one of my favorite parts because I just feel like, I don't know, it makes the face come together in a sense. And I probably went overboard on the blending, but it's okay. It is going to be okay. So now I'm putting that. Oh, I forgot to tell y'all what palette I'm using. So I'm using the True Complexion palette, and I forgot exactly which one because I can't find the one that I used in the video, but I know it is True Complexion. So I just blend all of that out, and as you can probably tell, when I took my wig band off, like that part at the top of my head, as you can see, it was like a little bit lighter than I want it to be, and I don't know why it was like that. So I tried to put some more at the top so that it can like go away, but it never really went away. I don't know where that came from, but yeah. So here I am just blending out the rest of my concealer, and right here I just added a little bit more of that same concealer on my nose just because I wanted it to pop out a little bit more, stand out just a little bit more. I was supposed to make a video like this a long time ago, but I just never got around to it. But to all my makeup girlies, y'all be doing y'all thing. So next I add some highlight. I actually use this highlighter as like a blush, but it's the Fenty Beauty and it is in the shade Ruby Riches. And please do not mind all the makeup everywhere, like on my products and everything like that. I don't know about y'all, but when I'm doing my makeup, things get crazy. Like things get a little messy. The counter be a mess. Like that's just how it is. And like I said before, I do not start with a whole bunch of products. I, just start with a little bit and then gradually I add more if more is needed. Next, I get my one size translucent powder and I put that under my eyes. This is the only place that I put it. I only put it under my eyes. I used to put it other places on my face, but yeah, I just put it under my eyes now. Comment down below, what is your favorite part about doing your makeup? So I'm just putting some more of that powder, making sure everything looks good. And right here I'm just doing a little dancey dance, and I let that sit for a little bit before I eventually wiped it off. And I don't know if I said it, but throughout this video I was like listening to music, so if you can see like my mouth moving, that is why. So right here I am just doing some more blending to that nose contour. And now it is time for lashes. I honestly don't know like the brand of the glue, but I'm pretty sure I got it from the hair store. So when I'm applying my lashes, and I believe I have a video as well on how to apply lashes, but I always make sure that my lashes are tacky before putting them on. Like the glue is not all like, super wet, like it got a little stickiness to it, and I just feel like that helps like when it comes to applying your lashes. It makes it a little bit easier, especially if you do not have a steady hand, because if applying lashes sometimes it's real simple, but sometimes it is really hard. So right here I am putting that powder on my cheek, creating that like snatch line. Y'all, I'm not even gonna lie. I never used to do this, but I saw some makeup girlies doing it and I started doing it myself. For me, it kind of just gives the look a more snatched look, if you know what I mean. So here I am just kind of like blending it out a little bit. I don't want that line to be too harsh, so that is what I'm doing right here. Next, I take that same Too Faced palette that I used before and I use the shade Chocolate Gold. I really just use this color to highlight different parts of my face, and it's like a very pretty gold, like shimmery color. I'm not gonna lie, I usually add this to all of the looks that I do, but yeah, I feel like a good highlight adds just, the final touch to any like makeup look. Now moving on to my lips. This was another thing that I really didn't know what type of look I was going for. Obviously, I knew, I had my outfit together, and as you can tell, my nails are red. So the outfit is white, and my nails are red, and I also got a red purse and some red heels. So that, is the outfit or whatever. And I knew I wanted to do a red lip, but I didn't do a red lip in a long time. So I heard from a friend that, when you do a red lip, it's good to do a brown liner. So that's what I did. And then I also added a little bit of concealer. The concealer was supposed to help lighten the lipstick, but y'all, I was not feeling this lipstick at all. This is the Revlon lipstick in the color 775, which is super red. And honestly, it just wasn't giving the color that I was looking for. And you can probably tell I was like matching it to my nails to see if it matched. And it didn't. And it's probably because, my lips are on the darker side. So obviously it's going to like, change the color. But yeah, I just kept it. I was going to remove it, but I was just like, whatever. So anyways, I put my setting spray on and this is the final look, y'all. This is me at my birthday dinner. Comment down below and let me know how I did on this look. Thank you all so much for watching and I'll see y'all next Saturday.